Okay, so this is part two. I do apologize. I had to break it up into two parts because since I can't, I'm not above the 1,000 subscribers. I have to keep the videos short to 20 minutes a piece, if I'm not mistaken. So I just decided to break it up into two parts. So this is part two. As I was saying before, you want to use your crescent wrench. You do not want to use a pair of pliers. You want to use a crescent wrench because you can strip this out right here. You can damage that right there. So what you want to do is you want to put your bolt on here and just squeeze it with the crescent wrench like so. And then put your Allen key in there. And then just try to hang on to it and voila. And just pull it off. Okay. Just like that. And inside it is pretty clean. Or I'd like to think it's pretty clean. I'm gonna find out. We're gonna find out now if it's clean or not. Okay. So again, what I do is I just take this silicone and then just go all the way around both pieces. Well, for this one I can just grab one of these little towels here and just spray it on the towel like so. Enough. And then just grab the bolt here, both pieces, and then just wipe them down. It's pretty easy. Anyone can do this. It's not a hard process. So that's pretty clean. Now I do the outside of here. Same process. Just clean it up. Nothing too crazy. And then what we can do is go around there like so. That's why I like these little gun tips, because they get into the little bolt, both pieces of the bolt very, very well. Okay. And that's pretty clean. And then I'll just rub this down a little bit. You know, nothing too crazy. Then go in here and wipe all this down. For the inside, we can also use another gun tip with some more of this silicone. You can use just like so, just to clean it up. Just like that, just clean it up very, very well. And voila, it's clean. That's it. That's all you have to do to clean these up. Now we're gonna put some of this and put all this back together. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna put this back together. And just get my first strike lube here, a little bit of that. This isn't really necessary. I just do it just as precaution. You know, you always wanna lube all your O-rings, regardless if, well, I'm pretty sure if it's there, it's important. So you just want to lube everything. Make sure everything is nice and lubed, so you have no problems when you're putting it back together or firing your FSC. Now, I do use these as weapons, so I try to take care of them as much as possible. These don't have to be, nothing here has to be super tight, just nice and snug. That's about it. And then we can grab our little O-ring here, grab my little, and then just clean it up nice and clean. This is the little bumper. So what we do here is, as I stated in another video, I use paste on the bolt, and that is very, very simple. All I do is I grab a little bit like so, and I just put it right around the bolt like so. And this is the only area that I use paste, is just on that area right here. That's the only area, well, this area and a little bit here. I do put a little bit of paste in here just to keep that nice and lubed as well. But besides that, I don't put paste anywhere else. Everywhere else is gonna be the lube. Okay. As you can see, it's nice and pasty. And what I like to do is I just put it back on like so. Sorry, I know I'm coming out of frame a little bit, but that's it. That's the only place I use the paste. As you can see, before I insert this, let's make sure I put a little bit of silicone on that. Not silicone, a little bit of oil. Sorry guys. Make sure I put a little bit of oil on that so it's nice and oily. Like so. Then we just go ahead and insert this, and it's ready to go. Alright? So, right here, put some oil. Here you can do that as liberal. You could be as liberal as you want, because you want to protect these O-rings. You don't want these O-rings to get damaged, so you do want to protect these as much as possible. Okay, so grab a little bit more paste. Put some paste in there, like so. Let me grab another one of these. And put some of that paste on here, like so. and then just apply it just like that. There you go. And again, this is just to make sure everything is firing very, very well, that the pins are working. You know, that your mechanism in there is nice and lubricated. And then up here, on these two O-rings, I add a little bit here, and a little bit there. And let's just add a little bit here. And we can just apply. We can apply our oil like so. And that is done. See, guys, it's not hard. You just have to have a little bit of patience to get it done. Let me wipe my hands off here. Okay. Now, when we're installing, we're going to start installing everything now. When you're installing all of this, you want to push your bolt inside, right? You want to put your cap on, like so. You want to put your cap on. And just snug it up. Nice and snug. Okay. And then, where's my, I don't know, what did I do with my, here. We're just going to apply a little bit of lube. Like so. So like that, when we marry these two together, there's no problems. Right? Just like that. See, and it's nice and oily. Right? Now, before you marry these two together, you want to make sure your bolt is all the way back, like so, both pieces, like that. Make sure that the whole bolt is touching this cap. Then you grab one of these and you push the second piece out, like so. Like so. Okay? That is very, very important that you put this bolt forward. So like that. Let me make sure this. Okay. Yeah, back to what I was saying. That is very, very important. Because if you leave this on the rear position, when you put your regulator back on, it will not fire. It won't work. So you need to make sure that your bolt, the secondary piece of your bolt, is forward, all the way forward. Okay? Just like that. Okay? So now we can grab these two pieces and marry them together like so. Just like that. Okay? Now, you grab your bolt with the washer on it and you put it in there. And you just tighten it up nice and tight. like so. Okay, now you put your trigger back, your trigger link back on, and very, very important, you want to put this O-ring right there back on your trigger, like so. You don't need to lube that one because it will fly, it will probably come off. Okay, now that that's back together, you want to put your detents back on, like so. If they're messed up, you can always replace them. Sorry guys, I installed this one backwards. And just pull it back out. Yeah, you always want to make sure you install these the right way, because if not, you'll have issues. Okay. Bam. All right. Now you want to take your spring and dump it. Well, you know what? We can do that for last. Let's just keep going. Let me just wipe some of this off. Some of this grease off. Okay. So, now that your regulator is back on, you just want to grab your grip. Make sure everything is in. Take your grip and you put it back together, like so. And you take your little two side screws here, you put them back on, like so. Now these don't have to be super tight. They just have to go snug, nice and snug. That's all. Now if you break this grip, you will have to call First Strike, the company, and see if they have replacements. I do know Rockstar, I forget the name of the website. It's Rockstar something that they have them. They sell them for, I think, 30 bucks. Okay, now we put our... But yeah, if you break it, you will have to buy another one. Another grip. Like I said, I do forget the website's name, but it's Rockstar something. And they have them for 30 bucks. The grip. That is good enough. And that is it. It is nice and done. Now from here, you grab your pin, your spring, you put the spring in, then you grab your barrel, and you're gonna hear it push the bolt back, like so, and it is in there. Okay. Now I am gonna just test it right here, just to be on the safe side. Just put a little bit of oil on this. As you can see, it works. Alright, there you guys go. That's today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed part 2 of the video. So have yourselves a great day, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.